Show up. Get knocked down. Get up. Fall in love. Experience heartbreak. Take on the challenge. Fail. Get back up. Make good decisions. Realize they were bad decisions. Make new decisions. Don't shrink from life because you've experienced a few tough patches. Life isn't about avoiding the bruises, the scrapes, and the scars. These are the things that proved we showed up. And I think everyone, in some way in their life, to some degree, is looking for some kind of personal development to improve in something that they feel stuck in. And maybe they seek it out through development courses or programs or seminars. Maybe they set wild goals for themselves. Maybe they just want to improve day-to-day health and fitness, to live a more active and involved life with their family and friends. Whatever it is, sometimes when we feel stuck in certain areas, we keep looking to the same things to give us the answers, and the answer isn't there. There's a time when a 180 is required. And we think about 180 degrees as a reference to a complete turnaround. Even if they're successful, right? In one area, look for change in something else. Sometimes we need to make a 180 completely to be in physical, mental, and emotional. When in my empowerment coaching, my 180 empowerment coaching is just that. It's taking you as a holistic person, and addressing all those areas and making that 180. Because a lot of times we're creatures of such habit. We do the same things over and over and over again. And we think we're doing things differently, but really we're just taking what we're doing and doing a different version of it and claiming that's different or a new way. But it's not. You see, you have your own story. You have your own place you come from, your own pains, your own joys. And we can use everything as excuses. Well, it's just how things are. Well, this is just the environment I was raised up in. It's just how it's going to be. I'm just stuck here. That's just it. My lot in life, or my burden to carry. But we don't have to be that. We can go, no, today's the day that I'm going to do my 180. Now, 180 might not be just a quick, complete day turnaround. Sometimes the 180 is like a ship on a sea, and it's, and it starts making that turn, but it's small, incremental, right? And it's in the daily habits that really lead up to this success anyway. So really, to turn the other way, it requires daily tasks and daily things to do that get us to that place. Otherwise, we'll never truly get there, and it won't be sustainable if we try to change everything all at once, right? How do you do a 180? What are the things that you need to implement to make that happen? And if you do a 180 in one part of your life, does that mean you do a 180 in other parts of your life? And I'm a firm believer that there's parts of our lives that are very intricately tied together, and there's habits that have been formed because of something that was done to us as a child, or words that were said, or experiences, or trigger points, or coping mechanisms. So to say that you just would have to make a shift in just one area without tying to others is very unlikely. So that's why there's the holistic approach that I take, is that we can't separate ourselves. We can't say, okay, I'm just going to go to a personal trainer for personal training. I'm just going to go speak to a dietitian about nutrition. I'm going to go speak to a counselor or a life coach about, moving on my mental state and all that. When really each one, if you go to all those different ones, they're going to be telling you something different. And it creates this mass confusion. At least that's what I experienced. And so I was frustrated, man. And that's when I would decide, that's it, I'm done. I'm doing the same insanities going on. And so I had to create my own way. I just had to turn around and go a completely different way against the norm, against what everyone was saying, and find the true and lasting results that I needed. And that's where the 180 Fit Body and Mind method was developed. It was through my own pain and my own struggle. And I'm here to say that, I've started this movement and this method from all my years and years of experience. I'm in the fitness and health and all that for over 20 years with being a teacher in the background. So it's easy for me to help empower and teach. It's a big heart of mine too, is to empower and teach you. So just combine all that knowledge with my own struggle and everything, made into this method, and then first people I've ever kind of put things through started with me just back in September, and testimonials are beginning to come in, and life change, and seeing that it really is working. Mind shifts are changing, and that they are creating those little changes, and it's the weights is coming off. Yes, the weight's coming off, but you know what's even more powerful? So it's coming off here and here, because until weight comes off here and here, it's never going to stay off, you know? And so too many programs don't focus on that. Don't focus on our pain. Don't focus on the reasons why we do things. Don't create that mind shift and that empowerment of, okay, this is your story. This is where you came from. And that sucked then. Yeah, acknowledge it. It sucked. It sucked bad. You know, that caused pain. Like, feel that for just a moment. But you know what? That doesn't define you anymore. That kid who called you fat, like when you were in elementary school, that sucked for that girl. That sucked for that version, that when you were you. You know, that sucked. That was hurtful and that was mean. But that kid isn't telling you that today. You're telling yourself that today. Because you keep telling yourself that over and over and over again. You're allowing it to control your life. And we can lay those things down and catch ourselves and rewrite our stories. Because we're the authors of our stories. And so many times we take what other people have said and done to us, and we replay it so many times it becomes our story and defines us, and we live it out. And unless we deal with that, you're always going to feel like you're chained to something that's holding you back. You always feel like you just can't quite get there. And so I encourage you, really think about it. What's your 180? And if you're ready for a 180, as a holistic, like a whole complete person, I'm launching a 12-week 180 Diet Rebel Unleashed group. We're in 12 weeks. We work very closely together, and we create a 180 in your life through the 7 guiding pillars of my method. You learn how to live a truly empowered life. Yes, physically, yes, of course. We're going to work on losing the weight. But you know what? We're also going to learn about how to fuel our bodies. Not on diet fad, not cutting out foods, but fuel our bodies so we feel healthy and alive and vibrant. We learn how to find out the source of our stinking thinking and change it. Not sweep it underneath the rug. Not get over it. Not in all those ways that people say. We're actually going to deal with it and move. Like, deal with it and almost appreciate it, because it's made us who we are in some good ways today. And see maybe the hurt that the other person was living in to even say something like that or cause that. We're going to learn to live beyond ourselves. Because we're a tribe and a community. We're a movement, redefining fizz, a lifestyle. And there's some things that are required of that. It requires us to be a bigger person, show up for people, to see things in a different way. We've lost so much grip in society with like who we are as humans and showing up for people and just being a good human. You know, being aware and out there and present and having gratitude. You know, there's a lot to be thankful for even on our darkest of nights. There's something there, I can tell you. And so we make that a daily habit, a daily thing, and it becomes a part of us, right? You know, be empowered with knowledge. I was a school teacher, so I truly believe that you should know exactly why you're doing what you're doing. You should be empowered with knowledge. Where I should never hire another coach after me again. I should be it. Like, you should have, you know, of course, we continue working together, but like, you should be empowered to know how to adjust things, how to make it, why we do certain things. You know, the accountability factor that if you don't show up, someone's going to be there reminding you of your why. So, that sounds like something you'd want if you're ready for it. It's a 50% off for the founders group. So this pilot program is the only time you'll see it at 50% off for 12 weeks. Make sure you message me and let me know, hey, Jen, I want more information. I'd love to give it to you. Or you could email me at 180fit@gojenfitness.com, GOJEN1N fitness.com. I'd love to chat more with you about it. See if you're a good fit for the program. But if you're ready, if nothing else, think about what your 180 is today. What's your 180 that you can start doing small changes to get there? All right. Have a great day, you all.